Hello, I'm Alice Lowe. Welcome to this Deaf What interview. We are interviewing Kitt Tremblay. Welcome. Great, hello, I'm Kitt Tremblay. I'm a DJ. Great, thanks for inviting me here. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. I'm happy you're here for the interview. I have a few questions listed. Ready? Okay. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself? Yes, I was born deaf to a hearing family. I was raised to use my voice, and then I learned ASL at Sir James Whitney High School for the Deaf. I learned about deaf culture as well. I worked at Costco for 14 years. My side job is DJing. I do it for pleasure. I need balance between work and pleasure. Always better to have a side job to do what you really love to do. True, definitely. To balance out your job, I understand your position. That's good. I'm curious, while you worked as an artist, as a DJ, how did coronavirus impact you? Yes, I lost all the bookings in advance. Oh, well, I'm sure many other DJs went through the similar thing. But there were both positives and negatives. I had more time to myself, to focus, to improve on music, save money, and buy new equipment that I've wanted. Learn new techniques, grab opportunities. It was perfect timing. Good thing. What you've been telling me, that it was beneficial during the pandemic years. Using time to focus, to learn, to be better post-pandemic years, right? Yes. Also to add, I did online DJing events. Oh, you did? It was a few. It was not the same since they couldn't feel the beat of music on speakers. Right. But we still enjoyed it anyways. It gave me the opportunity to practice, to tell people that I'm a DJ. Yes, right. That is true. About the opportunity. I noticed that on Zoom, deaf artists across Canada could gain recognition. Yes. You were one of them, so that's good. Beneficial of using Zoom, right? Can you tell us how you became a DJ? Yes. Really, I've always loved feeling bass growing up. I started DJing when I was in high school and went to this hearing college, the Hearing College Fair. And there were different booths, and one of them had a DJ behind doing their thing. I became fascinated. Then they asked me if I wanted to try out the mixer, switching music, making transitions. I was hesitant, but I said sure. There were some people watching. When music was done, I used the fader to transition and realized music never stopped. It was just smoothly transitioned into new music. I was just fascinated. That was it. After that, I was interested in learning more about DJing. I bought a small mixer board. It was 2 CDs on both sides at that time. I just played around with it. I was a DJ for my high school events a few times. After graduation, I continued playing around at home, and it was more of a hobby. Unfortunately, I slowed down due to mental health reasons, so I changed paths. But I still had DJing on the back of my mind, knowing one day I would do it again. Thanks for sharing your story. It is really amazing how you saw the DJ and tried DJing for yourself and became inspired, right? Very lucky. Yes. Was it challenging to become a DJ for you? Yeah, I grew up with hearing aids, 2 of them for each ear. I never could hear or understand words. I could only hear sounds. I was focused on bass, though. I really liked hearing anything with bass. Then, at 33 years old, I decided to get a cochlear implant. The reason was music. I hoped that I could hear the music more. It did improve my hearing, but it was not what I expected. It had both the positives and negatives, so it was a little disappointed, but I accepted that anyway. I still love music. The challenge was when I wanted to start again because I was afraid to ask for help. Hearing people would look at me, a deaf person, and judge me for being a DJ. It felt unsure. But I went ahead and entered the music store. One person there was a DJ too. They were very helpful. They asked me questions. I told them that I was new, just starting, wanting to learn more about EDM music, hip-hop, etc. They listened and made suggestions on technology, mixer boards, speakers, laptops. There were 3 things I only needed. So I bought them. So I started out as a bedroom DJ. What's a bedroom DJ? Oh, that is what it means, stay home. Home, yes, playing around. Bedroom DJs are DJs who are just starting out. Yeah. My family and friends would listen, encourage me to pursue my dreams, tell me to go for it. So I had a lot of support. That helped me get through the challenges. That's good to hear that your family and friends support you, help you get through challenges. Yes. And now look at where you are. It all worked out, so that's good. Yeah. Yes. What do you love about being a DJ? I love seeing people dance around, crowds coming and enjoying, and when it is all over, I like the feeling of satisfaction at the end of the night. And I appreciate it when people who hire me trust me. I really appreciate that. I love mixing music, dropping beats. Yeah, that's it. Good. When you do your set and see people dance, you must feel inspired and joyful. Yes, happy to continue. Yes, and it's not only you, but also you make people happy and enjoy. Yeah, right. When you're a DJ, you have to learn how to watch and observe people, the energy level, the age range of the crowd. You have to play the right kind of music and energy. Some people will become tired after continuously dancing. You have to find music that is more low, relaxed. Then you can turn back up after, in accordance with energy. It is a challenge, but fun at the same time. And to always learn. What is something that you can think deaf people don't know about DJs? Well, I'm sure many of them think that music's not for them. But it's not true. Music is for everyone. With today's technology, music is more accessible than ever. It's improving and getting better. I did a workshop for a school for the deaf in Milton, Ontario. The theme was, I can, I will. So I brought my DJ equipment, talked about how I started, about the frustrations and challenges, about mental health as well. I wanted to help children, teenagers, even adults to try for themselves and see and find themselves and learn and grow. I'm happy that you provided that workshop because you represent the deaf community. Yes, because that is your identity, to show them that you are deaf too and that they can get the chance to become DJs too. Because of the new technology. Right. Right. What is the most exciting part about being a DJ? It was in Milton at a prom. It was good. The vibe, energy, crowd. It was really loud bass with 4 subwoofers. They loved it. Staff backed off saying it was their prom. It was really loud. It was good. I really loved it too. Seeing students really enjoying it. Another time was at a hearing person's house outside in the backyard. It was a nice and big house. It was beautiful. 200 people came. That was good too. Everyone came together, 2 subwoofers. I thought to myself at first that 1 subwoofer would be good enough, but they said no, they wanted 2. So I brought 2. It was great until the police showed up, told us to settle down. The police even said it was good music, but neighbors complained, so I thought it was funny. People were disappointed, but I had to turn down the music. I'm curious, what are your future plans for DJing? My plan, hopefully, is to have more artists know ASL and collaborate with them. I don't sign that much myself as I'm more focused on music. I really want to learn more and hopefully collaborate and do something together. Host parties, something like that. I'm here for business, but also for artist collaborations. Participate in the community, I own my equipment. It's good for a great night. Do you have any advice for deaf people who want to become DJs? Yes, of course. Based on my experience growing up, it was difficult, yeah. I knew inside my heart that I could do something, but wasn't sure. I was worried. People kept telling me that I can't, and buts and all that noise. It was all negative. I gave up, but it was still inside me and it bothered me. That was what happened to me for a long time. So just go for it. If you feel something, go for it. See for yourself. Show people what you can do. Even though people will see and offer to help you grow, to do better, if you don't ask, then you won't know what is out there. So it's good to ask around, keep it going, check YouTube. Check YouTube as it's a good tool to learn from. So much that it is really a benefit. Yes, that's good. Cool. I hope that one day you'll provide workshops and maybe they will apply, get involved with you. Like one-on-one mentorships or group teachings. Yeah, I look forward to doing something like that. That's great. Is there any more that you would want to share about DJing? Running a business, I learned many things. I learned about the demands. I want to have a good reputation. Respect artists who made the music. Today, you can download music. I used to start with that. Downloading music and all that. Later, I realized it was wrong, that it's considered stealing, not respecting artists. The Canadian law is more strict than the US law. I asked around, how do I do the right thing? Now I buy music that's already licensed, which means I buy music directly and now have permission to use the music. That is doing the right thing, respecting the artists. Yeah, things like commercial insurance. It helps when home gets broken in and equipment gets stolen. Travel too. What if there's an accident, or what if I leave equipment inside my car after finishing my job and I leave it there overnight and someone breaks in my car and steals that? It covers all of that. And at venues, there is a $2 or $5 million liability, which commercial insurance can cover. Because what if there's a fire, or somebody trips on the wire, or anything like getting sued? You need insurance. So yes, it is quite an expense. Also, buying music. I buy music from a specific DJ recording pool in Alberta. It has all the selections ready. Popular music. It would send me stuff every 2 weeks. You have to pay for that. And you don't own them when you get them. It means I have the license. Suppose that I decide to stop DJing music, I have to give them all back. I can't sell them to others. So yeah, there is a lot of rules which I've been learning about. It is more flexible, different in the United States. Also, as a DJ, you have to learn how to read crowds, as there is an age range. And play the right music, because sometimes you play the wrong song and everybody leaves. It is really a last-minute decision to keep the night going. You don't want to disappoint people. It can be stressful. You're always on the go. Life, you know? It's good to be always prepared beforehand, to set up all the music so you can always make choices. Smart plan. It's all on my laptop to have plan B, C, D, just in case. Yes, I have to work 2 weeks before going to the gig. Yeah, it is not like I'm already prepared. I have to talk with them and figure out the music. It's a lot of work and responsibility. It is for the parties. It's not about me, you know. I work for you as a professional. What gives you joy? What gives me joy? If I'm feeling down or having a bad day, feeling sad, I like to feel the bass. I have the headphones, the sub-pack vest on. I can go out for walks or for rides in my car and just feel the bass. It gives me joy and lifts me up. Also, it is a joy offering workshops for deaf people. Seeing kids being fascinated, wanting to learn, chasing their dreams, and seeing their energies. It reminds me of when I was younger. Seeing them like that gives me goosebumps. It gives me joy because I get to give them that, to uplift them, you know? Like I said before, I can, I will. That is the theme. No one can stop them, and I want to see more deaf Canadian DJs in the future. Do you have any thoughts that you want to share with the hearing world? Deaf people can understand music too. Look at the world. Look at all around you. Now you see more and more deaf artists coming out, showing their talents. Wow. It's now more accessible and better. Hearing people need to understand that we have the potential to do music in a unique way. Music itself is for everyone. It's not only for hearing people, it is for everyone. Deaf people do love music, feel vibrations, know the words, what the songs are about, feel the beat, dance. Also, today in Canada, deaf-owned businesses are growing all over. I encourage hearing people to check them out, to support. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts that you want to share with the deaf world? Yeah. Deaf world, remember, I can, I will. You are unique in your own way. Haters will always hate, so ignore them. Just believe in yourself. Go for it. Keep going. Ask for help. Collaborate. Be inspired. Show what you can do. Many need to realize that deaf people need each other. Working against each other or being jealous, oppressing, it's not the way. We need to support and grow together. It's the only way, together. You live once. We need to enjoy. Show the world what beautiful culture and language we have. Also, deaf businesses, deaf people around the world support deaf businesses in Canada. As there is significant growth over in the United States, it needs to happen here in Canada too. Thank you for your time, for answering all of them. It was nice to share with the audience. Thank you, DJ Kitt, for this Deaf What? Interview Legacy Project. We want to recognize the Canadian Council of the Arts for the funding and supporting this project. So thank you. Great, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.